If your MacBook Touch Bar stopped working or works and doesn't light up and you've already tried everything, don't click away. I guarantee you haven't tried this. First, you should try some of the usual ways to revive your Touch Bar using Terminal and Activity Monitor. I'll link to my other video in the description. But if you've tried that or you don't want to type any code, keep watching. This is a virtual touch bar that not only works like a floating touch bar that you can click on, but it also maps out your buttons to match your physical touch bar. You can also just click on each button. And you can move the buttons around as needed. You can set the bar to always show or to auto hide for a certain amount of time. You can adjust the opacity as well. Toggle it on or off anytime by pressing anywhere on the touch bar or Command Option T. You can change out buttons for the other buttons that are available, which matches your actual touch bar buttons. You can have up to 14. Again, you can always change the order if needed. Works well with Dynamic Dock. And for the media player, you can set it to default to Apple Music or Spotify, whichever you prefer. You can always lock the touch bar to the bottom of the screen. Here I'm going to set my physical touch bar to the default settings so I can match them. Drag the default touch bar settings down to the bottom and then click Done. Now just click on Set to Default and your virtual touch bar will match your actual touch bar locations. Again, you can drag and drop as you need. Some of the buttons like brightness, just bring up the brightness menu because Mac OS would not allow me to access the system settings needed to adjust the brightness. If your bar is too low or too high, you can adjust it with the arrows to work well with Dynamic Dock. Or as I mentioned before, you can just lock it to the bottom of your screen. Let's say you have your dock on the left, and that way it's not always jumping up and down. Thanks for watching.